Okay, let's talk about Grindr. Ooh. A couple of days ago, I filmed a reaction to Grindr. What's the most effective way for a gay man to depress himself about his love life? The answer is Grindr. That was basically me thinking that I had a clue. Several times I thought I would stand in front of the camera and talk about it. And several times I stood in front of the camera and thought out loud about it and made sentences. And this is kind of a sum of those thoughts. I hate Grindr so much. Oh my god. For those of you who don't know, Grindr is an app designed for gay men or bisexual men to meet and greet each other. I really dislike Grindr. I have actually gotten Grindr a couple of times before, and every time I've deleted it after an hour because this usually happens. Okay, who have we got on here? That's a dick pic. So naturally, this time I got Grindr and proceeded to hate it, only for some reason it took a lot longer. I think because I kind of secretly, not so secretly anymore, got it to give myself an ego boost. I want to get dick pics. I haven't found love. Oh dear god, he's gorgeous. What do I do? Am I meant to talk to him? I mean, I've just been rude. I realised that I am rude to people who like me in a way. Is that normal? Let me tell you now. People are straight up fucking creepy. Blah blah blah. Little bit horny. Haha. Let me just read out to you some of the creepier of my conversation. This guy has a picture of a cycle lane sign. That's his profile picture, that's his identifier, that's how you're meant to know who he is. Partnered, looking for chat, networking and friends. This guy sends me a message saying, "Want trimmed? Here, look at it." Legitimately, what the fuck? Why do people... No. I mean, for one, you're in a fucking relationship, you knob. Oh my god, people make me angry. This one makes me really angry, like indescribably pissed. He sends me a message saying,
"Hey, where are you from? And what's your age?"
That is not your right to know. I get to choose when I tell you where I am from, what my age is, other personal details about myself. That is not something that you can just approach me and ask. That is my choice to share. And the fact that you haven't bothered to try and talk to me like a normal human being, I am not a car. It is not of the utmost importance that you know where I was manufactured and how old I am, how many miles I've got in me or anything like that. Fuck off, okay? Like, this is my problem with Grindr. People just assume that it is okay to break personal boundaries with no context, with no approach. If you are a user of Grindr, or if you have ever thought about getting Grindr, if you're thinking about getting Grindr, I mean, first of all, just don't even fucking bother. Learn to go and talk to people on the street, learn to talk to people who you don't know and find out about them in person. If you're gonna talk to people online where you don't know them, be real. Be respectful. Don't just assume that everyone wants to have sex, or see your dick, or come to your creepy hotel. I'm not gonna come to a hotel at 3 o'clock in the morning to have sex with you when I don't know you. Especially because that screams rape case to me. And finally, if you're going to use Grindr, learn what a catfish is and do not try to be a catfish. Okay, that concludes this week's video. I'm sorry, that got very heated. Come back next week, subscribe. There's a button to subscribe somewhere. And just like, if you fancy me, talk to me in person. You know, don't. I'm sorry. Have a lovely week, and happy Tuesday. Goodbye.